In the world of relationships, feelings often rise and fall like the tides. Warm one moment, cold the next. But what never seems to change is the way money complicates everything. Today's story is about a young couple, Meghan Soncrant and Tyler Nichols, whose romance began like many others, full of affection, trust, and shared dreams, but ended in a courtroom, face-to-face with Judge Judy herself. This is a modern tale of love, loans, responsibility, and the unexpected consequences of mixing finances with emotions. The story begins with 21-year-old Meghan Soncrant, a young woman who believed deeply in giving, supporting, and building a future with someone she loved. Her boyfriend at the time, 24-year-old Tyler Nichols, wasn't financially stable. He worked as a machine operator in a factory, but even that job didn't always keep him afloat. Yet, despite his financial struggles, the two were drawn to each other, sharing moments of happiness, road trips, and plans for the future. For Meghan, helping Tyler felt natural. For Tyler, accepting help felt convenient. But as we will see, convenience eventually turned into conflict. Their relationship took a memorable turn when they decided to go on a holiday together. Like many young couples, they wanted something symbolic, something to represent their connection and commitment. That's when the idea of matching tattoos came up. Meghan went ahead with the plan, and Tyler agreed enthusiastically. But there was a problem. Tyler didn't have the money to pay for his tattoo. Without hesitation, Meghan stepped in and covered the cost. To her, it wasn't a big deal. She loved him. They were in this together. Money wasn't something she wanted to argue about. Judge Judy asked Meghan a simple question. "Do you still have the tattoo?" "Yes," Meghan replied. "And Tyler?" "He still had it too, but it was covered up." He explained that the original design, a K with a heart, symbolizing king, had been turned into something else now that the relationship was over. Meghan's matching tattoo had been a Q for queen, a symbol of a bond that no longer existed. But the tattoo was just the beginning. A far bigger financial issue soon appeared. When Tyler moved into a new apartment, he had absolutely no furniture. No bed. No matriz. No TV. Nothing to make the space livable. Meghan saw his struggle and offered to help. She had a credit card and he had a need. They went to a furniture store together, picked out what he wanted, and put everything on her card. The purchases were not small. Tyler chose a king-size Serta mattress, a bed frame, and a television, comforts he truly wanted but couldn't afford on his own. The total came to $2,235.54, a hefty amount for a young woman working to manage her own finances. Now, here's where things begin to unravel. Tyler claimed in court that he believed the furniture was a gift. Meghan, however, insisted it was a loan, something he promised many times to pay her back for. She even had messages where Tyler acknowledged the debt and assured her he would make payments. But in reality, he never did. Not even once. At this point in the courtroom, the tension was obvious. Meghan wasn't just seeking money. She wanted fairness. She wanted accountability. She wanted Tyler to take responsibility for something he clearly knew he owed. But things got even more uncomfortable when Tyler brought his new girlfriend to court. Judge Judy's irritation was instant. She didn't appreciate unnecessary distractions, and Tyler's new partner made her presence a bit too boldly felt. Judge Judy eventually asked the bailiff, Bird, to escort the new girlfriend out of the courtroom, calling her presence annoying. With the distraction gone, the focus returned to the case. Judge Judy questioned Tyler about his job. He admitted he no longer worked at the factory and was currently unemployed. Yet, he happily enjoyed the furniture, sleeping on the mattress Meghan bought and watching the TV she paid for, all while sharing his new life with a new partner. Judge Judy then asked him a sharp question. "Do you think it's right that she paid for all of this?" Tyler paused, smirked slightly, and then admitted he didn't think he should have to pay. His justification was that the items were gifts. But Judge Judy wasn't buying it. Meghan provided printed conversations where Tyler had clearly admitted he would pay her back. Though the messages were colorful, filled with four-letter words Judge Judy couldn't even repeat, they revealed something undeniable. Tyler knew he owed her money. When Bird handed Tyler the printed emails, he reread his own words and ultimately admitted he remembered those conversations. It was clear that he couldn't deny the truth any longer. Judge Judy had heard enough. The evidence spoke louder than anyone's emotions. She ruled in Meghan's favor, awarding her $2,235, the full cost of the furniture. But beyond the verdict, this story carries a valuable lesson. Love often encourages generosity. We want to help the people we care about. We want them to be comfortable, supported, and happy. But when generosity becomes one-sided, when one person continually gives while the other continually takes, the balance collapses. Relationships built on uneven foundations rarely survive the harsh realities of life. Meghan walked away not only with her financial justice but also with a deeper understanding of her own worth. She learned that love is not meant to make you financially vulnerable, nor should it require you to sacrifice your peace of mind. Tyler walked away with a legal order and a reminder that responsibility doesn't disappear simply because a relationship ends. Debts don't vanish. Promises don't evaporate. And new relationships don't erase old obligations. In the end, this story isn't just about furniture or tattoos. It's about trust, choices, consequences, and how quickly things can fall apart when we fail to respect the people who care for us. It's a story of heartbreak turning into empowerment, of giving too much and learning to set boundaries, of realizing that love should never cost your dignity or your financial stability. And as Judge Judy closed the case, the courtroom echoed with a message that applies far beyond these two young adults. When you borrow something, money, trust, or time, you pay it back. One way or another.